Okay, let's just talk about slightly stratified estuaries. Okay, so there are estuaries that are always slightly stratified estuaries. So the freshwater supply through catchments is relatively constant. Over the year, the tides never change in an estuary. And there you get distributions like this. Salinity distribution. You cut through your estuary, and the top one is Chesapeake Bay in the USA. You cut along and you look at the salinity field. On one side, where the uh, furthest away from the ocean, low salinities, you can see it here, 2 salinity units, 2 grams per kilogram, and then it increases the salinity as you go closer to the ocean. It's not the full part, the section shown here, but anyway, so you can see. And it increases the salinity as you go towards the ocean, but it's always lower near the surface compared to the bottom. And it's a fairly, the difference stays the same wherever you are in your. Okay, so this is a zone over here, 60 kilometers, a relatively broad zone over which the salinity gradually increased. Okay, and I have to say it again, this structure all over the tides only moves a little bit, moves up maybe by a few kilometers, down a few kilometers or so. Okay, but you get is a steady state salinity distribution. There's always moderate inflows and moderate outflows. The flows are always there, but the salinity structure remains almost the same. This is because of a balance between advective and diffusive effect. Another example here of a slightly stratified estuary, that's the Mersey Narrows, England, at high tide and low tide. In this example, you can actually see a significant tidal range. A tidal range is something like more than 5 meters in this area. Okay, you can see how big the difference is. And you can see that the salinity level changes because you move water from the downstream and upstream and so, but you can see that there is almost constant vertical difference in salinities. The unit is one salinity difference from the surface to the bottom. Okay, and that happens all the time. Slightly stratified estuaries has moderate inflow near the bottom layer. And in some regions, it's a permanent feature. In other regions, it strongly responds to intermittent flooding events.